Have you ever noticed that seemingly bad people seem to manifest easily, or they never get sick, they never get actual problems within their body, but you, a caring, emotional, loving person, seems to never be able to manifest, connect, or get the things you want, or you're getting sick and you can't heal yourself? I'm going to break down exactly why that is today, and it's as simple as this. They are not so emotionally erratic. They may not be good, but they're not emotionally erratic. And I want to tell you something about that a little bit. I just want to put in another point here. It doesn't mean when I say bad person that they can manifest harm on a singular person, wish for the financial ruin of someone, Whatever you wish upon someone else just reflects back to you. So it's not about that. It's that they just keep creating good in their life, even though they're seemingly bad. Well, let's put it this way. The power that creates, the divine presence, it is no respecter of man. It doesn't know whether you're thinking good, bad about another, or you're thinking this emotion and you're saying, I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like to have debt. It just hears debt, doesn't it? Whereas some people, like, depending on your political affiliations, I'm not going to name names, but let's just, for example, just say a wealthy billionaire. They are focused on success. They are focused on process, and they get that thing because they don't let their mind be taken away by something else. So sometimes people look at billionaires and say, they must be bad. They are stepping over someone. Why doesn't someone like God come in and fix that? Well, because God gave us autonomy. He said that we are a fragment of the divine and we can create our own world. He doesn't control us. We have free will. So people using that free will, even if they're inherently bad, can still create. But how does this affect you is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you have let your emotional turmoil overrun you. So you will start to think, I'm going to start a business, but what will she think about me? What will they say? What if I hurt someone along the way? What if I put myself out there and no one wants me? You're triggered by these parts of you that are holding you back. Sometimes you can call it the shadow or shadow work, but I would say it like this. It's the emotional samskaras, as they call it. Oh my gosh, my pronunciations are terrible, but they're the scars. They're the scars from the past that keep holding up. So it doesn't matter whether you're inherently good or bad. It matters about how much you were affected by this emotional turmoil or traumas within your body. You see, if you're looking to heal, but you cannot forgive those who have harmed you, it is going to be hard for you to heal. Also, let's say seemingly like a bad person goes into the doctor and they're looking for a healing. If they totally and unequivocally believe in their healing, they will heal whether they're good, bad, or otherwise. You see, Joseph Murphy once said, it doesn't matter whether you're a priest or a cutthroat, you all go to infinite bliss when we leave this dimension, because we're a fragment of the one true power. There isn't two powers, or there's only one. He often said if there was more than one power, there would be ultimate chaos. Nothing could exist because they'd be fighting against each other. Whereas we live in a universe of balance. When you learn to connect that balance, whether you're good, bad, or indifferent, you can create. So what I've been trying to teach people is that it's not inherently that you're a good person, because there'll be someone there who says, I'm good, I give to the church, I feed the poor, I do this, and why do I never get anything good? It's because deep down there's a part of you that doesn't believe you're deserving, or believes that having more than enough is inherently evil or bad. And you must play with those aspects of yourself, because what you do is you don't face those aspects, so they run your life. You see, it's the core, deep down emotional traumas and beliefs that are guiding your life. And I've often said to people, whether they're a businessman or on a healing journey or whatever, if you are jumping from emotion to emotion, you have no chance to create, because you're jumping on the energy of creation. You're not behind it, directing it. That's what you need to remember. So when you jump on the energy of creation, you're not the captain of the ship. You see, these people have understood how to become the captain of the ship. Do we condone that they're bad people? No, but I don't condone it, but it's just the law. And it's the same if you look at it like electricity. An electrician will know the laws of electricity so he doesn't get burnt by it, doesn't die from it, but can direct it to better means. The same is here. If you don't learn how to master your emotions and direct your mind, you are going to get burnt by those things, because you are now the slave of the outside world. So your job is really to face aspects of yourself that are uncomfortable and to sit with that discomfort until you start to realize that it isn't you. You are the magnificent being that is behind those things. And this is the beauty of how it helped me to change my life. It didn't matter whether I was good or bad or cared. I was just jumping from reaction to reaction to reaction, and my life would go downhill. Now, I did a human design test today, and it said I was a manifestor and generator, which I found very interesting. But here's what it said, and I've been teaching this before I ever found it. It said the manifestor's best state is peace. The generator's best state is satisfaction, another state of peace. So if you want to go into your creative energy, come to a level of peace with what is. Now, we're living in interesting times at the moment. In England the other day, there was a mass walk on immigration. Whatever your political ideas are, that's not what this channel is about. But there is a polarizing time. This is the time for you not to think of good, bad, I'm frightened, I'm indifferent. It's to become the center of peace within this chaos. From there, you access the true creative power, and you can direct it with love and unity and connection. And I ask you, my friends here who are looking to create in their lives and create in this world, let's direct it with absolute love. Let's start to find peace in this chaos. Let's not keep judging and hating and wishing hurt on anyone else. It comes back to you, and it starts to create that in everyone else around you too. You see, energy is magnetic, and it's also very inspiring. So when you become the center of your experience, people get inspired by it. What do you want to see in your life and in others? I realized if I could become the best version of myself, I can create for the people I love, because I can become peaceful, connected, and aligned. So now I don't look at things as inherently good or bad, or people as good or bad. I have opinions. I keep them away from this channel because it's not what it's about. But what I would say to you is this, is when you start to actually let go of all of these feelings, needs, visceral pains, you start to see that there is a clarity, there is a peace beyond understanding behind it all, and you can direct it towards whatever it is you want. Now, am I saying these bad people are peaceful? No, but I'm saying they have vision and direction to what their goal is, and they never take their eye off it. They don't let their emotion lead them one way or the other. So I'm going to say this to you. If you can learn to master your emotions, face the parts in you that are making you react here, there, and everywhere. Start to observe and let them go. Let them flow through you. They're meaningless. Then you start to come to your true power. From that place of true power, you can start to direct an idea. Now it gives you almost like a laser then. And that's how I've been able to create and manifest very quickly in my life. And anytime I need something to happen, if I let go, if I work on coming back to connection, if I just let go of all the resistance, that's all I ever do when I have a problem. Whether it's health, whether it's money, whether it's love. I let go of resistance, and then I claim that which I do want from there, and it comes into my life. I have learned to master my emotions. I have taught CEOs. I have taught the average man. I've taught the average woman. I've taught anyone who wants to do it, because the truth of the matter is no one is special, more special than you. We are all equal in the eyes of God. You are perfect, but you haven't learned how to not be affected by this world so much. So you cannot direct that energy. No matter what you want to achieve, if you learn to do this, you're going to have so much success, health, harmony, and joy in your life. And I wanted to share that with you today. I'll see you at the next one.